know there's an exercise out there that a lot of people struggle with that come to group fitness classes, and that exercise is a push-up. But hopefully after you've watched this and had a read at all my tips below, you won't struggle so much and you'll build strength really, really quickly. So there's a couple of things involved when it comes to doing a push-up properly. Those are hand position, body position, and then the actual range, as in how deep that you're actually going into your push-up. A lot of people think that they're just not strong enough, but sometimes from what I've noticed, it's not so much about lacking strength, it's just a few tweaks to technique that are needed, and that's how you'll get a proper push-up in your clinic class. Now, a lot of people just think that they're not strong enough to be able to do a push-up, but that's not always the case. Sometimes it's just a little tweak to technique, and that can make all the difference so that you can get your full push-up. So first things first, let's look at how we're going to actually set up ourselves for the push-up. So when you come down to the floor, for a standard push-up that's going to work the chest most of all, take your hands a little bit wider than the shoulders, then lean your body weight forwards and pull your shoulder blades back. That will keep your shoulder nice and stable, nice and strong. And then as you push, chest is coming down between the elbows, and the elbows are coming to about 90 degrees. Now it's really important, and this is something that I've noticed a lot of people forget, as you're pushing, you want to keep leaning forwards so your shoulders stay in front of your wrists. If you start to get tired, or if you're struggling, you might end up back here. And if that's the case, you're not working the chest anymore. So lean forwards, shoulders back, and that will really give you a good workout. So you'll notice that I'm on my knees at the moment, and that's a good option to take if you can't quite manage a push-up on your toes. You'll still get range, and you'll still be able to build strength through your chest muscles, so that one day you'll be able to do them on your toes. You just need to remember that if your knees are on the floor, your toes need to stay on the floor as well. If you start to lift your toes, then that can actually open up the inside of your kneecap, and you might end up with sore knees. Now if you've tried a few on your knees and you still can't quite manage, that's okay. All you need to do is bring your knees in even closer towards the hands, but the same rules apply. Leaning forwards, shoulders in front of the wrists, and shoulder blades pulling back. Okay, so you've built your strength and now you're quite comfortable doing push-ups on your knees, so let's try a few on our toes. So, kind of like a plank position, only this time your hands are much wider. Shoulders back, chest leaning forwards, and you've got that same range. So if you are going to do push-ups on your toes, then you may as well make it worth your while. So remember to keep your hips up and your back straight. And that will keep all your muscles working properly. What can sometimes happen when people try push-ups on their toes that aren't quite strong enough yet? Their hips stay down and you just get a little bit of bend in the elbows. So make sure that back stays flat, so you're getting a good full range. So that covers the standard push-up to work the chest, but there's another variation that we can use to target the back of the arms for your triceps. So all we do is we change the hand position. So hands this time are only shoulder width apart. Earlier on they were wide, now they're narrow. Same body position, leaning forwards, shoulders back, but this time elbows are really tucked in so that they're brushing the side of the rib cage. Chest is coming down to elbow height, and my abs are staying braced. Same deal for the toes. or you can always bring your knees in again if you need that option. So that's a few of my tips that maybe can help you next time you're trying to push up. Let me know in the comments below how many you're going to do or how many you can do at the moment and add on one more.